Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 7th of January 2023. Just my weekly analysis video where we go over all the pairs I'm trading on the Forex charts on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So welcome. I think this is the first video for the year, or did I do one on the first? I'm not sure. Anyhow, I hope everything's going all right for everyone. It is a new year, so we'll get into it. The trading should start picking up next week. Look, there's going to be a lot of background noise. I've got a funeral that's been going on for about 4 days down the street from me, and it's just intermittent wailing and singing and drum banging, so it can be a bit noisy. Now I've got a dog barking, but all good. We'll get through it. First up, thanks for watching the video. I know they're not the most exciting videos on the planet, but they just get the message across. That's the main point. If you do like them, hit the like button and subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And let's have a look at the news. We normally have a look at the Forex free economic calendar from Forex Factory. The good thing about it is it's set up in my local time. For me is Cambodia, and you can set up filters so you can only see the news events that interest you. For me, it's only mainly the high impact ones, which are the red. The medium impact are the orange, but mainly the red ones. Looks like a pretty quiet week. And this dog, I'm just going to go, no, I'm not going to shoot it. Shoot the owner, not shoot the dog. Can't. No, I'm not going to shoot anyone. Trust me. So it's quiet. This is the week ahead. So Monday from the 9th January. Quiet on Monday. Nothing. Tuesday, just a couple of talking heads by looks. No real news other than people in powerful positions speaking or making speeches. Wednesday, Australia CPI numbers. Thursday, US CPI numbers. So they could be a market mover, the CPI numbers, something to be aware of. And Friday, GDP out of the UK and prelim UOM consumer sentiment, whatever that is, out of the US. So it's a pretty quiet week. A couple of major events there, but nothing too drastic. CPI numbers, just be careful around that. What else we do? Righto, where's my Word documents? Here they are, high probability. Now, you're going to have a look at the charts on TradingView. There's a lot of indicators, a lot of different colors. Just have a read of this Word document, pause the video, just have a read if you're unsure about the settings or what you're looking at, what the different colors represent. So I'm not going to go through. This is going to be a pretty quick video because I've got to head out. I'm heading down to Campot for an overnighter. So just have a read of that. The main indicator is the bottom indicator, which is below the price chart, MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD. Oscillates around a zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So that's just the MACD Platinum, but you'll see that on the charts. So let's get into them. As I said, this is going to be a quick one. TradingView, this is my watch list on the right. It's not all 28 pairs, it's just a variety of pairs. It's Facebook things. So we've got a watch list on the right. Like I said, this is TradingView. If they're highlighted in dark blue, means there's a trade on, no action taken. No highlight, no trade. Light blue means there's a trade on and some action's been taken, some trade management. In yellow or orange means I want to talk about it in the video. There is one new trade this week, and that's this Euro NZ. You'll see it when we get there. All right, so what you'll see on my charts, if you haven't watched any of my videos previously, is on the right, you'll see some information. If it's an open trade, it's normally the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on the trade itself. The stop loss is designated by the red dotted line. The entry levels for a buy is blue and a seller is red. So what I do is I call these trades at the time. So the market for me, the new daily, this is the daily chart. So new daily candles 5 a.m. local. For me, I don't normally get out of bed till 6 or between 6 and 7. Then I call the trades, take a screenshot, post them in the Facebook group, Telegram channel, and also in the TradingView channel, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So the screenshots are there for everyone. They're in a shared folder. So it's all at the time, not after the event. And yeah, it's all very transparent, and everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. There should be links to those in the description of the video below. So let's go through them. AusCAD, it's a buy, it's gone against me, popped up, come down, and Friday the numbers out of the US were good to me. So, well, Canada, I'm assuming, because it's AusCAD, the employment numbers. So we've got back above the entry level. MACD Platinum still below the zero level. You can see it was based on hidden bullish divergence there, as you can see on my notes there. So going nowhere fast, but it's all right. This green dashed line, that normally represents a big number. In this case, it's the 90-cent level, 0.90000. Now, I'll just show you the Aus Yen. There was a buy signal here. I didn't take it. There was just no supporting divergence, and the trend was starting to go against me. But this buy signal is still valid. So I've drawn this trend line across the highs here. It broke here, and I mentioned this the other day. You could have taken this buy here on this break here. You would have been about break even at the moment. So it's still it was a viable signal still. I didn't take the buy, and I'm not going to take the break of the trend line, but I just used that as an example. Aussie USD. We're in one buy back here, so we've got an old trade on here. So this is from the 19th of October. We're still in this buy. There's a stop for that trade there. Both stops are actually in the same place. There was a new buy in here on the 2nd of Jan. Initially it went against me, then it's popped up, back down again, and back up again. Let's look at that. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. But at least we're heading in the right direction. These numbers here in the green, that's a 65-cent level, and that's a 70-cent level. So they're big numbers on the Aussie. So we've got two trades on, two buys. So one we can't lose on, the other one's heading in the right direction. And again, that was based on hidden bullish divergence. Euro CAD, highlighted in orange. This is probably one, yeah, what happened here? All right, we're still in a buy from the 8th of November. So that's this information over here. There's the trade management there. Like, if I'm going through this video too quick, I apologize. Just pause the video, have a read of my notes. Just I'm sort of rushed a bit today. Then we took a sell here. Now, I closed this sell on an opposite QMP filter dot. So 3rd of January, closed on opposite QMP filter dot for a very small loss. So what I mean by that, I took the sell here. It went down a bit, then popped up. The MACD platinum went through the zero level, so I was watching it. Got this green dot, QMP. It's not a valid, even though it's a buy signal, I didn't take the buy. The main reason being price didn't come back to the moving averages close enough. So we've got this green dot here. So on open at the next candle, close on the open there. And for me, I was a couple of hours late, so I just took a very small loss on that sell. So the reason I leave it on the charts is to show you guys that I'm still in a trade, but I'll tidy up this chart when I finish the video. So we're out on the sell, we're still in the buy. In the meantime, in hindsight, it dropped away nicely, and I would have made some money on the sell, but it wasn't to be. Look, and I could have left it on the sell. I didn't really need to take the loss because I've got this buy protecting me. So in hindsight, I probably did the wrong thing. And I think this is the case with another pair I'm going to show you later. Yeah, so we're out of the sell, tiny loss, and we're still in the buy, locking in profit. I could probably move this stop up a little bit tighter. I might do that in the next couple of days if this doesn't move too much. Generally, I like to keep the stop between the 50 and the 100 moving averages, so in the middle here somewhere. There's no obvious little fractal or anything like that. So this comes down a bit and bounces up, then I can drag this buy stop up further. Euro New Zealand. Now, this is an interesting one. First up, on Monday, it's a new sell. So here's the dot there. Look, there's a red dot, QMP filter dot. So we're assuming that it's going to be in this area here where it closed on Friday. We're going to be close to it. Now, the difference between TradingView and MT4, MT5 is TradingView presents the dot, the new QMP filter dots or MACD platinum dots. Oh, there goes the washing machine. On the actual on the Friday close, whereas MT4, MT5 won't do that until Monday open. It's no real disadvantage trading wise. It just means you have to get up and check them on Monday and be prepared for anything. Whereas with TradingView, you get a good heads up, so it's good. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to sell from the 20th of October. There's a bit of trade management on that, which is here. So the stop for that is there. So we can't lose on the sell. I took a buy on the 6th of December, went against me, then started going up. Here's the trade management for that. Can't lose on the buy. So we've closed half on both. So we've locked in a little bit of profit, and we've got the stop losses on both, the old sell and the old buy inside the entry levels. So we're not going to lose on either of those trades. Now we've got a new sell trade, MACD platinum above the 0 level. There was initially hidden bearish divergence, then there's a bit of regular bearish divergence there. So that's the old 1-2 on divergences. So the notes there for this new sell are there. The stop loss is going to be at that level there, 171,333, and we'll take it from there. So we can't lose on the two old trades, and we've got a new sell on Monday, Euro, New Zealand. Euro USD, we're in a sell going nowhere fast. All I've done is drag the stop down a little bit to reduce my risk. It just went against me, had this drop. Not enough to get excited, not enough to close half. I like this sort of, now we've got this sort of resistance level. The stop's just on the other side of it. It's probably not far enough away. So if we do take a loss, it won't be the full loss, but it's not looking good. In the meantime, we've got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level, so getting ready to go to the long side again. And we've got potential hidden bullish divergence forming. Not being confirmed yet, but it's getting close. All I've done is move the stop down once, like I said. This green line is parity, 1.000. Pound Aussie in a sell, just heading, grinding down slowly. Broke the previous lows, closed half, yeah. Green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level, but nothing else to say we're taking the buyers yet. So we can't lose on that trade, which is good. Pound Swiss, similar, we took a sell, we got down to this previous low. I think I've closed half, yeah, moved the stop down, so 29th, so yeah, in here, when I hit this previous low. Bounced up, got this buy signal, and it's just in no man's land at the moment. So can't lose on the sell. The buy is not looking too bad, at least we're in the positive, but not exactly setting the world on fire. It's been fairly range bound. I'm rushing through this, so just, as I said, just pause the video and read my notes on the charts if you wish. I'm sorry, I'm just in a bit of a hurry. What have we got here? Now, pound yen. There's a sell here on the 19th of December. I've taken some trade action, can't lose. Stop's been moved down inside the entry level. There was a buy signal here. I declined to take it. A couple of reasons. The trend's starting to head down, and we're at this sort of previous sort of line here, so we can probably extend that across. Look, it's still probably a valid buy this year, and you could probably take it because if you got in Monday, you're going to be at the same it was 3 days ago, whatever. So no big deal. I just didn't like how, it's just not a great setup. It's been range bound. It's been tough pair to read lately, the pound yen. Yeah, I'm still in two minds. Look, you could take that, but I'm not. Didn't call it. So unless something happens on Monday, I might call it on Tuesday. But for Monday, no, I'm just going to give it a miss. I'm in a sell. Pound New Zealand in a sell, going nowhere fast. It's been grinding a bit sideways. In the meantime, just keep on adjusting these potential divergence lines, which are just, look at this. This pair can do this. It does it a lot sideways. Then it has nice little moves, but then it just goes, grinds again. So we're in a sell from back on the 20th of October. So we've been in for a fair while. Can't lose on it. There's some trade management there for that. Pound USD, nothing happening there. New Zealand CAD. What are we in here? We're in a buy still from the 9th of October. So that's there, back here. There's a stop for that. There's all the trade management there. So can't lose on that, obviously. Good, healthy profit. Potentially setting up for a new buy. Here's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level. And we've got potential hidden bullish divergence forming there. Prices come back nicely towards close to the moving averages. The trend is up. In the meantime, I took this sell here, which is the latest one, the 16th of December. I haven't closed half on that. I probably, damn. Yeah, I might have messed up there. Yeah, I should have closed half of that on Friday morning. I don't know why I missed that. Yeah, price got, you can see, look, price very close to moving averages. It's against the trend trade. All I've done is move my stop down, so I can't lose on it. But yeah, I should have closed half on that. If it drops down, if it rolls over again, goes down lower, I'll close half. If not, I'm just going to close half anyway. So that's, yeah, I'll fix that up. I'll tidy that up. I'll look at that on Monday. I should have closed half. But can't lose on the sell anyway, but yeah. All right. USD CAD, this pair just does my head in. I don't know why I trade it, honestly. Now, righto. We're in a buy here. So that's buy signal, second attempt at a buy, 22nd November. So let's have a look. Been some trade management, can't lose on it. I've already closed half, so when I close half, 9th of December, hopefully in here somewhere. So in here. On the open, so there, yeah, can't lose, but not much profit if I do get stopped out on the buy. It's highlighted in orange, there's a reason for that. I took the sell here, got an opposite QMP filter dot, took a loss on the sell. Just closed it out, and look what happens the next day. Now, I was actually I was in two minds about closing this. Normally, one of my rules is close when you get an opposite QMP filter dot, but I like the fact that this was at a previous high, and I had the buy trade on still. So I was tempted to leave it, the sell trade on. Look, and I wish I had. You know, hindsight's a great tool. And there was news coming out also, so it was something that there's a few things going through my mind. I'd called the close, which is no big deal. Took a small loss on the sell. But, you know, look at this, next day just drops, big bearish candle right past my entry. Thursday, a little bullish candle, and Friday, Canadian employment numbers are out, and bang, off it goes down in my favour. It's probably going to stop me out of my buy now. So, look, the market's a little bit underside, a lot of crosses on the MACD platinum there. So, we're closed on the sell for a loss, and the buys looking not that good, looking a bit shaky, but you can't lose on the buy, which is not the end of the world. It's a pair that just can't wrap my head around on the daily charts. Not too bad on lower time frames, but daily just does my head in. USD Japanese yen, we're in a couple of trades here. It's another one that's gone all over the place. Well, the good thing is we're in a sell from a long time ago, 24th of October. There's a stop for that, can't lose on that. There's the trade management for the sell. This buy, we've had a couple of goes of buys here, there. No huge losses, just getting stopped out though. And here's another one, and just look at this, price heading down, MACD heading up. So lots of divergence. So it's high risk trade. You can look at market structure. We've got lower lows and lower highs. So you think it's turning to the downside. So we took this buy here, came very close to the stop. Look at the stop there, 129,339. Just look up here at the lows, and you'll see where it came down to. Oh, sorry, up here. Low 129.58, so we come within about 17 pips of the 16.5 pips of the stop, but not to be. Popped up, had this trend line here because this buy signal is still valid, so I've drawn this trend line just out of curiosity. I'm not going to take another buy, but it tried to break through there, but not quite. Then Friday dropped down again after numbers, and look at the MACD platinum's hugging the zero level, so not the buy's not looking that good. At least the sell's making some money for us. Gold, gold. Just keep on getting stopped out on the sell side on gold, but nothing. We're still waiting. In the meantime, we've got this divergence forming, potentially, in a buy from back here, hang on, where's the buy? Oh, yeah, over here, sorry, 25th October. and there's a stop for the buy. So we can't lose on the buy. This green line is the 1800 level, so that's just a big round number. That's gold, looking good. Waiting for another potential sell signal, MACD platinum above the 0 level. I'm going to get one of these sells. This buy signal here, not valid, even though the MACD platinum is just below the 0 level. Price just didn't come anywhere near the moving averages, not close enough for my liking, so we're just ignoring that buy signal. In hindsight, it would have been a good one, but it's just one of my rules. So we're just going nowhere fast on gold, but it's grinding up to the upside. US dollar. Yeah, just sideways action. Friday, bit of downside. Yeah, you got to remember this is over the Christmas holiday period too, so you're probably not expecting too much there. Last signal was a sell, and we had an opposite QMP for the dot, and Friday the numbers out of the US bang back down again. US 500, the stock market starting to head up again. I'll just extend this line a bit, keep this line going. Had it going forever, and here's the previous sort of lows. Yeah, last new signal's a buy signal on the US stock market. I'm not trading these, but I just put them on the charts just to show you how the signals are. Bitcoin going sideways forever. Stuck between 15,000 and 20,000 in sort of no man's land, around the 17,000 mark. But yeah, that's it for the charts, boys and girls. Sorry about being so rushed today. Like I said, I've got to go somewhere. You have a read of that if you're a bit confused. Like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of the JAGfx social media sites. You know, Facebook, Telegram channels, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, or even follow me on the Trading View channel itself. I do put them private, apparently, because I can't make it public anymore. So enjoy the weekend, stay safe wherever you are, and I will chat to you good folks on Monday. Cheers.